Hey, y'all. Welcome back to 88-Bit Benny here on Twitch TV and on YouTube. Today we're doing a bonus episode. This is the episode that I was going to make as part of the character creation bonus episode, but since that was already like an hour long, I figured I could break this up into something different off to the side. We do also have a item duplicating bonus episode coming down the tube later on. But this I want to have as standalone, and since I was intending to have this combined with the other one, I didn't have an introduction, so here we go. There's an introduction. This is how I took all the characters from character creation, and we boosted all their stats, because we were being Cheaty McCheatersons in this game. And yeah, this is how you boost the stats if you didn't know how to do that on this game. So enjoy. See you next time. And we are back. So what are we going to do next? Part of character creation in this game for me, the way I'm going to choose to play this game is I'm going to cheat. I'm going to grossly cheat by going through and maxing out all the stats. Why am I doing that? Well, I am playing this game for nostalgia. I'm going through to pick up the story and remember what the story is. I did play through all three of these Dragonlance games back in the day, back in the early to mid 90s. I don't remember, quite frankly, what most of the story is, so that's why we're playing it again. Bit of for me, it's nostalgia, it's replaying some good old memories and remembering what those memories are, as well as it's almost like archiving the game for future generations, because no one's ever done that before. So how are we going to do that? So there's two things we need to look at. We're going to look at modify character. So we have our party here in front of us. We've got our Sir Benny, Sir Thalen, the Babarook, Callan Rickle, Aster, and Visanya. So they're all there. You can see their ACs and hit points are all over the place. We're going to go to modify character, and then we can hit enter for modify character, and as we go up and down you can see the white marker moves. The white highlight on each of the names will move. So let's start by looking at Sir Benny. So you'll notice here on strength we have our cursor is there. You can see because it's purple, so the number is not the same as the rest. And if you look at the very bottom of the screen, you can see where it says modify, there's add, subtract, keep, or exit. So if we go add, we can keep adding to the strength until it gets to maximum. In this case, because we're playing in first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, our maximum for a fighter type class is 18/00 for 100%. All the other classes only go up to 18 strength. Fighter type classes like knights and fighters go up into that bracketed percentile thing. So depending on how tough you are, you get more stuff. And then if we go down, we can keep adding. The trick with this is... Oh, look at those hit points go up. We cannot change steel. We can change the name here. And we can also change our maximum hit points, because we want lots of hit points for this game. And there we go. So we can change our strength, our intelligence, our wisdom, our dexterity, our constitution, our charisma, our name at the top of the sheet. We can do our hit points, and that's it. So we can't change the amount of gold, steel we have. Gold. This game's edition of gold. And that's it. So we're going to go through and do that on all the characters. We're going to keep that. We still on modify, so we're going to hit modify. We're going to go to Sir Thalen. We're going to go enter. And again, we're going to keep going until we hit the maximum. Because Sir Thalen is a half-elf, their maximum strength is 1890. So don't need to change wisdom. We'll change that. Again, I'm being very open about the fact that I am cheating like crazy because I want to get through this game decently fast. There is quite a bit of game to go through just in the first game, looking at the clue book. I am also using the clue book to use for maps and what's in different locations. So I will be referencing it. I'm not going to read ahead and go, oh, I need to go here, here, and here. I'm going to be using it mostly for the map for when I get lost and stuff like that. So not exactly doing a speed run, but I am going to try to be efficient. Ranger, nice. So the Babarook, being a ranger class, also will get that 18/percentile strength, which means I believe Babarook can then hold a Dragon Lance. Because if I remember correctly, only the fighter types get to hold Dragon Lances. There we go. So that's good news. I originally thought we were going to put the Babarook in the back because they're a ranger cleric, but I think we're going to keep them with swords instead, assuming we can do that in this edition. Callan Rickle is, of course, a Kender, so their maximum strength is 16. Apparently their maximum wisdom is 16 as well, because they are a Kender. Dex gets up to go to 19, though. That's special. So that'll help their armor class, and hit points will help their longevity. All right, that's good. Let's keep that. Modify character. Let's go down to Aster. Strongest fighter red mage. All right, so Aster's going to be able to. All right, and they can go up to 75 because they're a Sylvanesti elf. So they also are limited on strength. Oh, dexterity gets to go up to 19, though. That's going to be a bonus. We like the name. We're going to change the hit points. Ooh, nice. I see why they make the proposed parties have a lot of fighter mages in them. That's pretty good. 27 hit points. And last but not least, Visanya. Let's keep going on the strength. Again, being a Sylvanesti elf, not of a fighter class, their strength can only go to 16, as well as in this edition of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, most female versions of each race had a lower strength, which we don't do nowadays, because we know if you want to spend the time, you can be just as strong. Oh, 12 hit points. Ah, yes. Well, there you go. That's what happens when you're a second level white mage. Mage only means that they only have 12 hit points. So let's go to keep. Look at those. Look at that. That's pretty good. I might have to switch. I'm going to have to switch Aster and Callan Rickle. Callan Rickle. So let's do this. Let's drop. No, do not drop characters. We need to remove characters. Dropping a character will delete the character, if I remember correctly. So let's just no, that's fine. Remove character from party. Sanya, Aster, Wrinkle. Let's add character to party. Let's add the Aster. Then Callan Rickle, and then Visanya. There we go. That's better. I'm just ordering them in the order of hit points. Now, what else do we need to do? We also need to go into the characters that have gear, the two knights, and we can equip their gear. Can we do that from here? Yes. Items. So they start with plate mail. Exit. Look at that. -2 AC right off the bat. Items. Exit. There we go. The other characters do not have items, so we'll have to, when we start the game, we go in and we buy gear for them. So we can buy armor and stuff. The other fun thing that we can do is... Who else do we have? We have two other fighters, so let's do this. Let's save the current game. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new character. We're going to create two new characters. They're going to both be human, they're going to be male, and they're going to be knights. What we're going to do is we are going to let's call them Sir No Pants. Sir No Pants. Why? Because we're about to give all their stuff to somebody else. Yes. And let's do a second character. We'll do human, male, knight, lawful good, rural stats, no, character name, Sir, empty. Let's try and spell right for once. We'll keep that. Yes. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the last two characters. And then we're going to add to our party. Again, we are cheating. Cheater McCheatersons. We're going to add to the party. We're going to view these characters. We're going to trade. So who are we going to trade to? Let's do trade to Babarook first. Let's do items. Trade. Babarook. Trade. I'm not selecting. That's why I trade. Select. Trade. Select. Trade to the Babarook. Let's trade both of our coins. There we go. So now we're going to view the other character, which is Sir No Pants. We're going to trade items to Aster. We're going to trade all 4 coins. We're going to go items, trade. Again, Aster, we're going to select, trade, Aster, trade, Aster. Exit. We're going to remove Sir No Pants. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Remove character. Sir Empty. Overwrite Sir Empty. No. Let's call them what? Now let's add characters. So interesting enough. Yes. So there's Sir Empty, Sir No Pants. Anyway, so add Callan-Wrinkle and then Visanya. So I guess we removed the character because we altered them. We have a choice of saving it as something else so that we could integrate the original character. So that's probably where the copy item comes in. There is a system of adding a character, give them stuff, removing them, and then re-adding them to copy a bunch of items back and forth. We'll use that when we get into the Dragonlances. For now, and I'll do a tutorial on that. Once we get into that, I'm going to go to items and I'm going to equip everything I can. Exit. Exit. New character, Aster, items. Ready, ready, ready. Look at that. Even though they're... Oh, no. It's a fighter white mage. Who's the cleric? Oh, right. New character, Callan-Wrinkle. We will have to just get stuff for. They're cleric thief. They could probably wear the armor, I betcha. Let's see if they can. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to save the current game under J. Then we're going to remove Visanya. We're going to add Sir Empty Pants again. We're going to view Sir Empty Pants. Items. Trade to Callan-Wrinkle. Oops. Select. Trade. There we go. Trade. Trade. This is also a good way to start the game with a bunch of money and stuff, because you can make characters with a bunch of steel and then just keep pulling forward, trade the money, and so on and so forth. So, exit. Let's remove that character. Sure, we can always make another one. Add character to party. Sanya. View character. Callan-Wrinkle. Let's see what he can equip. Plate mail. Nice. Longsword and shield. Exit. Well, look at that. We have a party that starts out with -2 AC. I don't think Callan-Wrinkle can do thief stuff when they're wearing full plate, so I may have to get them. I may have to change what their armor and stuff is anyway. But hey, that's kind of fun starting with that low of AC. Again, we are playing this game for the story, not the combat challenges, hence why I am cheating profusely. I will be using the clue book to look through maps of areas, things like that. So I am not doing a blind playthrough. I am going through kind of as fast as I can to try and enjoy the story, because I do have 3 games to get through, and let's hope we can do that by the end of the summer. I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. Let's hope we can get through this game by the end of the summer. So I think that's going to be it for now. Let me just verify I've saved. We've got a good start. Our characters are all stats maxed out. Everyone's got plate, shield, and a longsword except for the white mage, and we will buy proper gear for everyone once we get into the game. I don't think I'm going to go through and make a bunch of dummy characters to port over a bunch of gold. I could to give us a head start. I think grabbing night gear off everyone is way bigger of a head start than anything else. So I think we're going to be good there. I think from here on in, we'll go. The white mage can't really equip much anyway, so we don't have to worry about them having a bunch of money and all that kind of stuff. So I think we are good to start. We'll be looking at starting. Well, obviously, you won't see this episode until after we start because this is a bonus episode. But thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments of the video. Whether you see this video on Twitch TV under 88-Bit Benny or on YouTube, now again under 88-Bit Benny. I've changed my YouTube name to match my Twitch name so that it is less confusing and easier to find. So let's hope that makes things easier for everyone all around. That's going to be it for me today, and I'm going to say thanks for tuning in, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. Feel free to hit that like, subscribe, or follow button depending on the platform that you are viewing me on. And yeah, feel free to drop me a line and suggest anything or ask questions about the game. That would also be fun. You can also do that in chat during my live streams. You know, so come find me on Twitch TV at 88-Bit Benny and join the chat. I usually have chatty up and running, so it dings when there's someone there, so I can when somebody makes a comment, so that I can go read the comment and not get completely lost in the game. So that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. See yas.